Word. Nice orange.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will,
Okay.
don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Okay, well. Nice hat. Easy Halloween costume, I guess.
Light on my feet.
Halloween, rather. It Clive, she has. Oh, nice. Clive is great. Can I take Clive? Doesn't mind. A whetstone. A revolting basket. I'm gonna have to do some respecking
I'll be
as well for
honest,
myself.
soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
He's a good man. Maybe the best of us.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was. Yeah.
How did you end up with such a contraption in your
A
chest?
year, 10 air. The place? Sleepy little town called Baldurs Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus.
Do
She
you know?
put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
You mentioned a boss who gave you up to Zariel. Who was it?
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Oh, to feel so invincible again.
What does the Infernal Engine do to you?
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
You must be pent up. Wouldn't mind that myself. I've never been one for too much contact. No, it's okay.
I try not to think about it. I still think about it. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, but... Yeah?
What's... How did those paladins are out of the way? What's next on our agenda?
First things first, I need to get this engine
Right.
tuned up. Things Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right?
In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces.
Word.
Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you? What? You and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Do you think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
Can see why you were keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the
Sure.
play. Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail.
But in the middle of another adventure, blessedly free of any tadpoles. Much has happened, I can barely remember what my life was like before the abduction.
Lucky you.
That's accurate.
Sometimes I think I'd be better off indulging in a bit of light oblivion. Well, we may as well make some good memories.
Ma'am.
What?
I'm just going through the dialogue options. Don't be mad at me, okay? What do you know about the city of Eltro falling into Avernus?
Wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember I should have looked after the Elterans more. The long and short of it, but Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got.
Hey. Can I use this at all? Doesn't look like it.
There you are, my friend.
Are you drunk? I didn't even know that was an option. Yep. Are you drunk?
Not alcohol, of course. A bear.
Nice.
He took a little of my blood. I took all of his.
You seem happy. No need to drink humanoid blood then?
You're comparing plonk to vintage wine. You can make merry with either, but they're not the same.
Fair.
But Cazador fed me rats and bugs. And when you're used to drinking from a sewer, even plonk is a marked improvement.
Fair. Rats and what's... I mean, I know what he did to deserve that, quote unquote. But I'm gonna ask anyway, in case that's a good thing to ask.
I existed. That was enough for him, because those with power can do whatever the hell they want.
You're free now. That's what... Tadpoles are quite the asset. I don't know if they are. I haven't done anything with them yet. Oh, you're free now. That's what
Is
matters.
it? What good is freedom if I'm always watching the shadows? No. I'll be safe when I'm powerful enough to grind Cazador into the dust.
There.
Powerful enough to do whatever the hell.
Careful. There are heroes about. I'd hate for them to get the right idea about you. I kind of like that option. So it's between the strong. The strong have a duty to protect the weak. I think he'll be like, yeah, blah blah blah. Power corrupts, and you want to remember that. Also good, but careful. There are heroes about. I'd hate them to get the right idea about you.
Let them. Heroes are half the damn problem. Fools that believe in right and wrong, good and evil. Heroes didn't save me from Cazador. Mind flayers did.
Word.
They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
I don't have power yet from them.
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
Yeah, cool. Hazel.
The blade of frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still, it took guts to defy that petty patron of his. The blade's sting is real.
Are you sure the crash is only path to a cure?
Entirely. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings
Okay,
in the
still that does not mean he won't kill us, but okay.
The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Books are fallible, as are those who write them. Total understanding, absolute no nonsense. Kind of wisdom is very valuable. I feel like books are fallible is kind of how I feel about this. I'm like, yeah, okay, but
Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound, countless
Yeah, I don't buy
scholars
it.
roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinity.
okay. Speaking of, I actually have a weapon for you. That greatsword that I found would be nice for you, I think. This one, the Sword of Justice Nuts. Is there anything else you want to? Oh no, nothing, right?
Something's on my mind.
I will.
Gods damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Well, they get you into contracts, I guess. You warned me about Raphael, but I packed it with Mizora. What a fraud. The Blade of Frontiers have explains to do. What did you expect? She's a devil. Hardly the paragon of honesty. You've been turned into a devil. A proper and appropriate punishment, that's it. What did you expect? She's a devil, I guess.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
What are the terms of the pact?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed.
Sure.
It was
Huh?
worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Word.
Well met.
How is you to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places.
Hello.
But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
Quite a handsome devil, if I say so. A freak of nature. Gods, but you're hideous. I go see. I see the Blade of Frontiers, no more, no less. A friend who's been touched by the hells. I don't know what to make of it.